Welcome to PVT Express News. Subscribe to the channel and don't miss the hottest news of the day. Our news today includes the following content. Tan Songyun, a unique figure among the 90 flowers with a baby face. Although her popularity are not the highest among other young flowers of the same period, she always wins the love and attention of the audience with her unique charm and excellent acting skills. Tan Songyun's previous works, In the Name of Family, Please Call Me Director, and her outstanding performance in character creation and emotional crying scenes in the past 2 years, have left a deep impression on the audience. Many people think that Tan Songyun is the representative of the kind of drama that is popular but not the person. But in fact, this is closely related to the path chosen by Tan Songyun. Tan Songyun has never called herself a traffic flower. Whether it is the work she chooses or the role she plays, they are not the kind of love idol dramas that fall in love at first sight, but works full of story depth. Only in this specific environment can Tan Songyun show a plain atmosphere of harmony. However, as Tan Songyun enters a new stage of her life, the future plans related to it have also undergone corresponding adjustments. Tan Songyun has not only participated in the filming of her first ancient costume fairy heroine drama, Xiaoyao, also starred in another ancient costume heroine drama, Xujingrenjia. In terms of the type of work and the role setting, this is an area that Tan Songyun has never been involved in before. In addition to Xiaoyao and Xujingrenjia, Tan Songyun's upcoming new drama, My Life and Me, has also been officially released recently. My Life and Me, as a TV series with a specific historical background and an entrepreneurial inspirational heroine, will undoubtedly become another innovation and attempt in Tan Songyun's career. It may even mark the initial attempt of Tan Songyun's career transformation. My Life and Me is based on Liang Xiaoxing's original work of the same name. It mainly tells the life journey of the heroine Fang Wanji. This is a story about her. It describes how she returned to school with perseverance after experiencing various life blows such as dropping out of school and failing to start a business, and started a business again, and eventually became an outstanding entrepreneur. The drama is full of inspiring atmosphere, and after in-depth exploration of education, entrepreneurship, daily life and other practical issues, the highlights and fascinating degree of its plot have reached a very high level. Changshin Media has been determined as the producer of the drama. At the same time, the original creative team of Tang Dynasty Weird Stories will also participate in the production of the drama. In this work, Bai Shan served as the director, and Gui Jingyu was the person in charge of the screenwriting part. The two cooperated to produce a TV series with a very good reputation such as Tang Dynasty Weird Stories. With their support, the production quality of this drama must have reached a very high standard. For Tan Songyun, after experiencing various themes such as immortals and business, it is undoubtedly an extremely pleasant surprise to participate in the performance of the era of entrepreneurial theme of the heroine drama again. The setting of gradually developing from a role to a higher position is undoubtedly amazingly similar to Tan Songyun's personal experience. When people's life experience is richer and their acting skills are more outstanding, Tan Songyun's acting skills will definitely bring us new shocks. At present, the scheduled start date of Me and My Life is set in mid-November. In addition to Tan Songyun, the male lead of the drama and the other two key female supporting roles are also selected. There is no clear answer yet. However, judging from the recommendation list of netizens, male actors like Wang Kai, Xukai and Jing Baran who have worked with Tan Songyun have received great attention and expectations. If they can successfully work with one or both of them, it will undoubtedly be a brand new surprise. Although the choice of the male lead has not yet been determined, because Tan Songyun plays the female lead, the drama is not only highly competitive, but also supported by the luxurious team composed of Bai Shan and Gui Jingyu. This has made many netizens sigh that they have finally seen the positioning of this team. Whether it is Wang Kai's calmness, Xukai's devotion, or Jing Baran's literary and artistic, any of them will create different sparks with Tan Songyun, which makes people imagine endlessly. Kai and Tan Songyun's collaboration in You Are More Beautiful Than Starlight is called a natural match. The title of Kai and Tan Songyun's natural match is not groundless. When the two stand together, their aura and tacit understanding are simply unmatched. Let's take a look at their performance in You Are More Beautiful Than Starlight. Oh, that is simply textbook level acting. Han Ting, played by Kai in the drama, is simply the boss himself.
aloof, arrogant, and affectionate.
These words are just right for him.
As for Tan Songyun,
the role he plays is no less impressive.
The rivalry with Xukai is even more exciting.
The two stand together.
The picture is simply too beautiful. The interaction between the two outside the drama is also funny and warm. I remember an interview with Xukai. When asked about his feelings about working with Tan Songyun, he actually lowered his head shyly and said that working with him, "I felt like I was in love."
Oh, as soon as he said this, the fans are all excited.
Let's look at Tan Songyun.
She also praised her cooperation with Xukai. She said Xukai is a very professional actor.
It makes me feel comfortable to work with him. Our tacit understanding is getting better and better. Sometimes we don't even need words.
We can understand each other's meaning with just a glance. Ji Xing, played by Tan Songyun, was unwilling to accept venture capital at first, and was even more unwilling to accept investment from Han Ting, played by Xukai. As a founder, she wanted to keep the company's independent operation and didn't want to be sidelined by investors in the future. Look at the picture below of Ji Xing, played by Tan Songyun. The hairstyle, makeup, clothing and accessories are suitable in texture, volume and variability. The overall look makes her look both dignified and smart, both formal and stable. Although the hair color and shadow color are not so suitable, it makes his complexion uneven, but the overall color is quite contrasting, and he still looks in good condition.
Ji Xin, played by Tan Songyun, is an entrepreneur and founder.
She has been very busy and has less communication with her boyfriend. In the end, her boyfriend broke up and soon got together with Ji Xin's best friend Wei Chouzi.
Ji Xin, played by Tan Songyun, is very sad. She is sad while working.
But as time goes by, her feelings for her ex-boyfriend disappear completely. So she works harder and harder.
Look at the picture below of Tan Songyun playing Ji Xin.
Hairstyle, makeup, clothing and accessories. The texture, volume and variability are all suitable. The overall shape looks both advanced and smart.
Both stable and professional. As soon as Ji Xin, played by Tan Songyun, breaks up,
she gives Han Ting, played by Xukai, a new chance. Of course, the misunderstanding between the two of them is also resolved.
Han Ting finds that Ji Xin did not reply to her text message. It's not a rejection, but it's not received at all.
In fact, Ji Xin, played by Tan Songyun, never knew that Han Ting, played by Xukai, had been paying attention to her for a long time.
Han Ting admired Ji Xin's work style and liked her personality. Of course, although Ji Xin is not super beautiful, she is still very shining in the crowd.
So she became the indelible white moonlight in Han Ting's heart. Because when Ji Xing, played by Tan Songyun, started a business, the capital chain was broken and he was on the verge of death. He urgently needed capital injection from investors. However, the investor who came was an investor with a bad reputation in the industry. Not only did he want more shares, but he also sidelined the founders of every company he had invested in before and also withdrew from the company.
Ji Xing didn't want such an investment. Even if the company was in danger of death at any time, he still rejected this investor.
Han Ting, played by Xukai, intervened at this time and was willing to let Ji Xing maintain the independence of the company. So Ji Xing chose to cooperate with Han Ting. Ji Xing, played by Tan Songyun, actually performed well on campus. Not only was she sweet and lovely, she was methodical in her work, very motivated, and very capable.
So it hasn't yet out of school.
I have already received the attention of Han Ting, played by Xukai.
Of course. The superstar out of school is still working hard as always. And is still excellent as always.
So after reading this,
have you discovered that if you want a domineering president to fall in love with you and want excellent men to favor you, you must first be shining yourself?
Oh, this is the best interpretation of a perfect match.
It seems that the cooperation between Xukai and Tan Songyun is really a feast for the eyes of the audience. Will they continue to cooperate in the future? We don't know.
But to be honest, if it is true, if we can see them acting together again, the audience should prepare tissues, because the tears of emotion will come easily. Anyway, Kai and Tan Songyun deserve the title of a perfect match.
In this entertainment industry full of uncertainties, Tan Songyun interprets what late bloomers mean in her own way.
She is not impatient and lets her works speak for themselves. She proves with her strength that true fame is not the accumulation of traffic, but the resonance of people's hearts. Let us look forward to how my destined Tan Songyun and I will amaze the audience again and start our own brilliant era. What do you think about this? This concludes our news section. Welcome to leave your thoughts in the comments area. Let's discuss it together. Welcome. Don't forget to give me a like and follow. Thank for all.